kindergarten. Here is what we're missing. This is a kind of a rendition. I blew up the cypress tree and traced it one day. And this is the shape of that very famous cypress tree in Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. So you can see it here. Now, in the original painting, the cypress tree is very dark green with black and brown paint strokes within it. It's really hard to see in a printout like this one, but the original one was dark green with black and brown lines, paint lines through it. So we are going to try to mimic the original cypress tree and then cut it out and then glue it on our piece. So let's get to work picking out our colors and putting on some details for our cypress tree. Oh, this is exciting. All right, so here I have my big box of crayons. And what I'm going to look for in here is a black, and I have a black twistable. He will work great. And then I'm looking for kind of a light brown or a tan color because I kind of want it to be very obvious. So, oh, that's an interesting color. So this one is called Raw Sienta. So I might use this one. But there's all kinds of browns in here. I'm just looking, oh, this one's pretty. This one's like a mahogany. What's this called? Mahogany. And this one's called tan. So I think I'm gonna work with these guys on my cypress tree. So let me put this down. And here's my cypress tree. So I'm gonna just take my brown and I'm going over the lines because I'm going to cut this out. So you actually can just be real easy with this. And I'm just putting in some details for this cypress tree, just like that. I'm going to bring this up to you. Okay. And then I'm going to work in some of this black. And I'm going to use quite a bit of black because that cypress tree is very dark in the end. Now I'm not doing a dark coat. I'm just putting in, like if I made little brush strokes, little dashes throughout my tree to kind of bring it to the right texture and the right color that we will need on our final cypress tree. Now the cypress tree to me is very magical. He is the I think the main character in this scene, as if he's watching the beautiful night sky swirl around him and looking down to see a peaceful village below. For me, a tree lives a slow life. And perhaps the starry night is how a tree sees night over time. I was just thinking about that the other day. So I'm going back in with this, what is this, tan. That looks nice. And I do like this mahogany color. It's pretty delicious. So I'm gonna put a little mahogany in there. Yeah. So my tree now looks more like the original tree, okay? So what I have to do next is cut it out very carefully because the shape of this tree is very important. Just like the shape of the stars of our work are very important. So think about cutting this out very carefully because it's the shape that really matters. Cut this out and then go to the next video.